The pupil was like a sponge, always eager to soak up the Zen master's wisdom. Whenever they learned a new lesson, their eyes would sparkle like stars in the night sky. They hung on every word the Zen master said, as if each one were a precious gem. So, you can imagine the electricity of excitement that zapped through them when the Zen master, on an exceptionally radiant morning, handed over not one, but 7 sealed scrolls. Each scroll had a word written on its seal that felt as mysterious as a treasure map. Inner thoughts, family matters, generosity, love life, income, future plans, and personal endeavors. These weren't just words. They were like keys to secret doors, doors that led to hidden rooms filled with life's mysteries. With a pounding heart and fingers tingling with anticipation, the pupil carefully placed the scrolls in a hand-carved wooden box that smelled like the earth after a nourishing rainstorm. Every time they looked at the box, their imagination would take flight. What incredible wisdom was tucked away inside these rolls of parchment? What life-changing lessons awaited them? The scrolls seemed to whisper in the silence, promising to unlock secrets as ancient as the hills and as precious as time itself. The Zen master told the pupil to carry the 7 scrolls to the busy town square. Bright flags were waving in the air, and the happy noises of a big festival filled the space. "Now open each scroll one by one and shout out what's written inside," said the Zen master. The pupil felt like a jigsaw puzzle missing a piece. This didn't feel right, but with shaking hands, they broke the seal of the first scroll and read the words, "This scroll should never have been opened in public." It was like getting splashed with cold water on a freezing day. Anger and confusion stormed inside the pupil like a wild tornado. Was this a silly joke? Some kind of tricky test? Before the pupil could touch the other scrolls, the Zen master gently took them back. "Would you like to know what the other scrolls say?" His eyes twinkled like stars in a pitch black night sky. Still puzzled, but now really curious, the pupil nodded. Leaning in, the Zen master whispered the exact same words that were on the first scroll. "Remember, this is what all 7 scrolls are trying to teach you," he added. The Zen master looked at the pupil, his eyes filled with the kind of calm you feel when watching a sunset. Each scroll had the same lesson. Some things in life are like hidden treasures, meant to be kept just for you or for a few. They're not for shouting from the mountaintops. Privacy is like a quiet room where special things happen. Keeping these scrolls sealed was the lesson itself. It was as if a light bulb had turned on in the pupil's mind. All at once, they got it. From that day forward, the pupil carried the lesson of the 7 sealed scrolls deep in their heart, like a hidden gem. They understood that some things are too special to be shared with the whole world, and that was okay. This secret wisdom made their own life richer, and the time they spent with family and friends more special. And so, by keeping the scrolls sealed, the pupil learned a lesson bigger than the sky and deeper than the ocean. It wasn't just the pupil who learned this, though. As they shared their wisdom in quiet, thoughtful ways, the whole community began to feel the powerful peace that comes from knowing what to keep close and what to let go.